Hey guys, this is Mukami, the environmentalist, and welcome back. If you've not subscribed, it's time to subscribe before we even get started. So today I want to give my personal opinion, views of what I think has been the relationship between COVID-19 and the environment. What I think we should take away from the pandemic, or what we have seen or what has been happening as we have been handling COVID-19 and the effect it has had on the environment. The first thing I must say is that there have been so many papers that have been written. I mean articles. There have been so many videos that have been made online, YouTube videos, and so many people have said that COVID-19 has brought about environmental conservation, has brought about the reduction of the emission rates of the greenhouse gases, which of course is true, because we can be able to support that by the fact that when the pandemic hit, most of the economic activities came to a halt. This of course is directly related to the rate of emission, because we know very well our factories, we know our transport sector uses a lot of fuel, fossil fuel mainly, that usually produce the largest amount of carbon dioxide that goes into the atmosphere, which is the main culprit when it comes to climate change. So when we saw industries and we saw factories, we saw businesses closing down, it meant that these activities were not ongoing, and these of course reduced the emissions that normally usually get into the atmosphere. So you could see, I'm sure you have seen pictures that have been online on social media of cities on before COVID-19 and after COVID-19, and during COVID-19, and they look clearer. You could see the air, the place looks cleaner. It's fair. There has been even satellite images showing before coronavirus for cities like for countries like China, and during the coronavirus. So you can see that the rate at which a country like China was producing the greenhouse gases before has significantly reduced during the pandemic. So that is now how people have come up and have said that COVID-19 has given Mother Nature some time to heal, has given Mother Nature some time to breathe. There's that talk online somewhere. I'm sure you have come across it. That is okay, and it's fair compared to the other effect that COVID-19 has brought. If we look at that direction, then it is not fair. It's not the best thing that has happened to us, but it is an eye opener. I think we should take it as an opportunity to learn, as an opportunity to see how the world would be, how the world would function if we if we shall ever get to that level where we do not have emissions, or emissions are at minimal. Then we can be able to see how much we shall enjoy, how the environment will be for us. You could even feel the way, I'm sure, small things like how you slept at night was fair, I'm sure, because where you're sleeping, there are no pikis, there are no garis every now and then. So I hope you get what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say COVID-19 is good. It has not been good. It's not the best. God forbid we ever have such a thing ever again. But then my question is, this is not going to be sustainable. The curves are flattening. Different countries have been able to contain the virus, and economies are going to open up. Economies are opening up. cities are being opened, lockdowns are being withdrawn, so we are getting back to the normal. And of course, the processing, the production, the manufacturing will continue. The activities that we used to do before COVID-19 will come back. So these what people say about good for environment is short term, because the moment economic activities go back to the normal, then the emissions go back to where they were. The emission levels were high, they go back to high. Some businesses will even see more production than they did before COVID-19, assuming you're doing some manufacturing, and during the pandemic you realized you can even be able to sell online. So you have your online clients, you still have those clients that you did on physical contact also. So it means you have to increase your production rates. So this means you produce to the environment even more. So according to me, I'm seeing it in two ways. There's an opportunity. COVID-19 is an opportunity to see where we are when it comes in terms of environmental conservation and climate change and stuff. So we can take that positively. We can be able to be innovative, to see other ways that we can be able to do business, other ways that we can be able to handle. Like I've realized I don't have to always travel to or go to the office when I don't need to. I don't need all the shopping that you shop and feel everywhere. Like there are things you keep realizing about yourself that you can be able to implement. You have realized you don't have to buy kales at the grocery. You could plant some in a sack and just use them when they are fresh. There are things that we have been learning that has been taught. This has been a hard time and we have been able to learn. If you take it positively, the opportunities, you've been creative enough. So then the question is, how about the other side, where now we're going to go back full blast? So we're going to use even more resources than we used before. We're going to pollute more than we polluted before, because the demand will be so high. You've had that time alone in your house, and now you have thought and you know what you want to do. You have your list of things that you want to do. Immediately the curve has flattened and the country has been opened up. You have things that you want to do. So I think COVID-19 has taught us some things, and I think the way out that I think is sustainable is to take the lessons that we have that have been displayed to us. Let's now take personal responsibility to do the small things that we think will have an impact on the environment. When it comes to the bigger changes, the policies that we have, when it comes to the governments, the countries, the big sectors, for example, transport sector that has been very, very, very adversely interfered with. The tourism sector, they have been able to see other ways. Like you can be able to take to do a meeting virtually without necessarily having to go to the office, without necessarily having to take a month to the office, so that we reduce the transport and the up and down travels that we have in a day. And of course, in small percentage, you reduce the rate at which we are emitting the greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, that of course is affecting our environment. So I think coronavirus, as people are saying, I think it is an eye-opener. It is not sustainable, but I think the only way we can be able to take these is by taking action. Let's take the lessons and run with them. Those are just my views. So according to me, yes, the environment has been cleaner, it has been good for some time, but it is not sustainable, and I think it might get worse if we open up the economies. So till next time, guys, subscribe to my channel, hit on that subscription button, also share this video with a friend, and comment down. Let me know what else you think, your opinion. What do you think? Is this a good thing or is short time? because personally I think it's short time. I'll see you next in my video.